Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with Mervis. We are here in Caldera, where we have come to kill some Telvanni, who have been causing some trouble at the mine. Unfortunately, it's raining, and as you well know, Mervis does not like the rain. However, before I go off and do my little bit of mercenary work for the Fighters Guild, I wanted to have a little poke around town and just see what there is to find, for one thing. Because we're in a new town and everything, so we might as well do the whole tourist thing and walk around and check stuff out. Plus, just from a player perspective, I like uncovering as much of the map as I can when I visit a new town, so that if I have to come back there later, I know where everything is for quest purposes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just sort of walk around, find out where everything is, and then poke my head into the various buildings and see what there is to do around here, essentially. And little gap in the wall. Hooray for that. These And of course, if you remember from last time, we have our friend Tull here, who is following us because he's an escaped slave, and we met him near Saran, where he agreed, we agreed rather, to help him out. And he's following us around until we can find a red guard who's supposed to help escaped slaves. And I'm just noticing this lady here has an instrument on her back and is apparently a bard. We were looking for a very specific bard to train us, but maybe she offers something in the way of training. Okay, maybe we have to butter her up a little bit. Let's see if that does it. And the cold callers strike again.
Questions again.
Seriously, fuck those guys. If you're going to have your name be unknown name on my caller ID, then I will not answer your call. It's a simple fucking concept. Be an actual person to the caller ID if you want to get an answer. Apparently that's too complicated for these idiots to understand. Anyways. Anyways. That's basically the whole town explored, barring, I think it is anyways, barring anything out that way and that way, so let's see here. We could drop by one of the shops, obviously. I have a handful of things that I was wanting to sell, and we have this ebony helm that I'm trying to find a merchant who buys this sort of thing that has as much gold as possible, just so I can get the best deal out of it.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Now, I think we'll head out here and just see what there is around here. That's a guar. Every guar we've met so far has tried to kill me, so I think we'll be steering well clear of it for the time being. There's some problem creatures over there as well. So yes, we have basically explored the whole town. Now, let's check my quest log again and get the specific details for this one that we're looking for right now. Fighters Guild Telvanni Agents. Caldera Mine is what we're after. Southwest of Caldera. Head west from the town, then swing south through a gap in the mountains.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
So, let's see. When I head through the town this way, west out of town, then south through a gap in the mountains, they said. So, let's see. I may end up getting myself horribly, horribly lost, but that's par for the course as far as I'm concerned. It really is. Let's check. Yeah, it was west and south through a pass in the mountains. Keep going this way and see if I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay.
Don't stand about.
We've got a naked guy standing here. Isn't that just lovely? Caldera Mining Company. We actually have a sign pointing this way for it. I was not expecting that. I was figuring it'd be one of these obscure locations I'd have to figure out where it is for myself, but this is a major mine and basically the Tamriel equivalent of a major corporation, so I suppose it makes sense that there would be a sign pointing you to how to get there, otherwise the workers from Caldera would probably get lost on their way to work, and that would cut into profits. So it makes sense that there's a sign pointing out which way to go. And this is definitely a pass through the mountains. Also, I've said it before and I will say it again, fuck the rain. This rain is fucking awful. Yes, Tull, I know you're an Argonian and you don't mind the rain, but this is just the worst. This weather is fucking terrible. is it we were supposed to look for again? Just to check. Alienu, Erlen, Sathasa, Fathina, and Alvaleg. I think we see him right here. This is definitely the Alvaleg we seek. I'm going to wait for my stamina to recover. Then I'm going to try to summon a skeletal minion to take this guy on. This is not going to go peacefully, by the way, Tool. You may want to stand back. %40 chance to cast successfully. Let's give it a go. We failed to cast our summoning spell. Okay. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. But I suppose we could talk to him first. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Alvaleg. How can I help you? Well, apparently he does training in marksman, sneak, and block. That's kind of amusing. If I wanted to, I could get him to train us before we stabbed him to death, but no. I'm here about a couple of Telvanni agents causing trouble. And you fit the description of one of them.
One of us will die here, and it won't be me.
Pity you had to get mixed up in this, Operative Mervis Thyrano. But we can't just let you walk away. Nothing personal, you understand? Just business. Well, you were half right. One of us did die here. But it was you. So you were wrong about that bit. Dragon Scale Tower Cuirass. You can keep your Imperial Chain, but I'll have these potions, mostly to sell. Extravagant shoes. Everything else I will be keeping. He's dead? So, is this the mine or not? I can't tell. For the time being, I'll assume it is. And let's just poke our head inside and see. After all, if it's not, the worst that happens is we'll come out of this with some loot, right? Which you can't exactly claim that's a bad thing, now can you? There's 3 of them down there. I think we're going to need some magical backup for this to work out. Let's see. We still have a couple of standard restore magicas, but I don't know that I want to use them. These guys, however, let's just say that
You die! Your pain is nearing an end!
Yeah. We'll be doing this with the special toys. That. Die, bitch. And that went pretty well, all things considered. Given that it was 3 on 1. Well, technically 3 on 2 if you count Tull, but he was really not contributing much. I was the real heavy lifter there. Still. I'll take your shard sword. It's worth a decent amount of gold. I don't want any of your stuff, though. It's too damn heavy. Netch leather helm. It might be useful to have a helmet on hand. And actually, if at some point I need to cover my face during one of these so-called ash storms I've heard so much about, that might be useful. Everything else you can keep. As for you, Scroll of Summoned Skeleton, I can sell that. I want to learn how to do Summoned Skeleton by myself, quite frankly, and Scrolls ain't gonna do that. Wooden Staff. Should I? I won't deny I'm tempted to pick up a wooden staff. I'll hang on to it for now. I can decide later if I want to actually keep it, but if nothing else, then it would make for a useful implement if I ever have to disguise myself as an old man or something to that effect. So, we'll see if I decide to hold on to the thing. Nothing of value there. Now, healing spell. And there goes all of my mana. Not that I really needed the healing spell, but it was nice to try and get a little practice out of it, I suppose. That. Locked and trapped chest. Fortunately, I keep my implements for dealing with such things close at hand. Let's deal with the trap first. I have a tendency to forget about traps if they're not disarmed early. Now, lockpick. Nice and open. All of that for 3 gold. Really? Well, I suppose I am getting the practice of picking more advanced locks, but even so, that's insulting even by those standards. It really is. It really, really bloody is. I don't like the looks of those fishies in there. Tull, get out of my way. Tull. Move it. Move. Thank you. As I was saying, before you decided to just block my freaking path, I don't like the look of those fishies, so I think I'm going to avoid going down there for the time being. Let's just head out again. Gah! Don't get up close to me like that, Tool. Scared the crap out of me. Really. Oh. Mining company office. Maybe they have some jobs for me. I could certainly do with some spare cash in my pocket. Let us check.
But make it quick.
No, he doesn't appear to have any work.
Make it quick, Outlander.
What about you? Any jobs? I'm going to take that as a no. Okay, they don't have any work for us. Let's get out of here, Tull. Let's just get going. Although, there might be something of interest around here. Nah. On second thought, probably not. That's a dinky little village. Doubt they've got tenderates to rub together down there, really. Why don't we just get going? Find our way back to Caldera proper. And then we can get ourselves a room at the inn and rest up for the night. Then we can do the whole checking out the town thing a bit more thoroughly in the morning, I think. I still want to drop by the Mages Guild while we're here. This particular branch of the guild might have some different spells that I've not yet managed to get my hands on from the branch in Balmora, i.e. the only one that I've actually had any interaction with so far. Could do, I suppose. Should be this way. Naked Nord man out in the middle of a rainstorm. Nords and their strange rituals. Hey, I'm not gonna talk to him. Either he's crazy, or this is some bizarre Nord ritual that I've never heard of. But either way, I do not want to know. I really do not want to know. I don't care if this is insanity or some Nord ritual. Whatever it is, I'm better off not knowing, quite frankly. I am really better off remaining ignorant. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Back in Caldera proper. Nice imperial civilization. High stone walls, Legion garrison, all the comforts of home. I have a feeling I'm going to grow to love this place.
What's strange?
Okay. Where's the inn? That's what I'd like to know. Shink's Shuffle. Oh dear God, don't tell me that's the fucking inn. That is a pawnbroker's. Pawnbroker does not equal inn,
Come on.
as I'm well aware. Well, it's not bad. Considering the name, I was expecting something much worse. Oh, you guys are what passes for the inn around here. Good. Yes, I'll take a room. Bed is yours. Enjoy your stay. Just, it's yours. Figure out where it is. Nice. Hey there, dude. Who are you? You're a master at arms, are you? Well, I don't need anyone to tell me how to stick someone with a sharp, pointy object. I manage that well enough on my own, thank you very much. Apparently this is the wrong room. Come on, Tull. Let's not step on anyone's toes, and let's avoid the courtesans. I pay for a lot of things these days. Sex will never be one of them. Can you wait outside? God damn it, Tull. There is such a thing as privacy, you know. Fine. Watch the door, make sure no one stabs me in the night. You can make yourself feel useful that way, I guess. Whatever. You are the worst traveling companion ever. Well, it's next morning, so I think we'd better head out into Caldera and check things out. So, where to first? The trader next door, I think. We got plenty of stuff we need to sell off from those couple bandits. Hey there. Don't suppose I can persuade you to give me a better price? Come on. Okay, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get off of him. Let's not push our luck. Iron shard sword, you can have. $1,100 gold you've got on you. So, take the tower shield. common ring. Let's see here. Can I have my scroll of summon skeleton? I'm not gonna use it anyways. I have my own spell for that, regardless of how good I am or am not at it. This Sujama and Mazte, Shine, Grief. I never bloody use it. The Flynn, I just might use at some point, but the rest of it, I don't think so. Fire Shield, same dealo. Alright. Grave Dust, Daedra Skin. That's right, we still have some loot that I picked up from a couple of those tombs I visited that I need to be selling off. I'll get rid of what I can. Green petals and ash jam as well. And can I get 750 out of you? Yeah. You wasn't too happy about it, but I got what I wanted. And that's what matters. So what do you carry? Amulet of open 20 points on touch. I don't think so. I have lockpicks for a reason, after all. This Amulet of Recall, I might have some interest in, but we will see. We will see. Ring of Fireball. Aversion? Let's check around. Ring of Invisibility for 10 seconds. I will take that. I will. In my line of work, being invisible is quite the handy power to have. At the same time, I don't suppose you have any potions of Restore Magicka. That would be a no. However, I believe I saw a Restore Health in here somewhere. Let me see. Quality Restore Health, yes. How about 130? Okay, we just about managed to force it through. Let's see if I can't butter him up a bit further. Come on, you know my little bit of aggressive haggling was nothing personal, right? It's just a strange little quirk of mine that I haggle rather aggressively. Come on, dude. Surely you understand a bit of aggressive haggling. You're a businessman. You must do it too. Hell, you probably do this more than I do. Why the hard feelings? Really? Why the hard feelings? Fine. Seriously. Tull, why does so many merchants have to be such massive hypocrites? Any ideas? Because
Why do
I
you
am
disturb
honestly
me,
for
Dunmer?
a loss. I'm honestly at a loss for why so many merchants are such hypocrites.
Come on.
I mean, really.
What are you doing?
It's ridiculous. But hey, I got a nice ring out of it, so I won't complain too much. Where was it? Let's see. Okay. Trader. I'm going in the wrong bloody direction. Great. I wanted to check the armor and see how much gold he had. If I'm going to want to hand over this ebony helmet to him, or look for someone who will offer me a better deal. Let's see. Only 1,300. I don't think so. If I can find someone who I could get 2,000, 2,500 and offer them for my ebony helm, then I would quite appreciate that. But now we're going to head over and visit the Mages Guild. I'd like to see what spells they have available for purchase. And besides that, I'd just like to check out what a Mages Guild and more Imperial city is like. It doesn't seem all that different, actually. A little bit of a different layout, maybe, but besides that, I would like some spells, actually. I do rather wish, just to step out of character for a moment, I do rather wish there was a way that I could check how much magicka a spell is going to cost before I buy it, but that doesn't seem to be an option here. Oh well, you can't have everything, I suppose. Let's see. There's a couple of calm spells I could get, and a handful of summon spells. Wait, derp, that little thing in parentheses there, that would be the amount of magicka it's going to cost. I'm an idiot. I'll get Summon Scamp, I think. We're not going to be able to cast Summon Atronach for a very long time, just based on the amount of magicka I currently have. So, and not only that, but it's actually quite expensive with the amount of gold I have, so I'm not going to buy that right now. I will get Calm Humanoid, however, and Calm Creature, just in case those turn out to be handy at some point. And we're gonna go around the guild and Let's see what spells there are. Novice robes. It's only available to journeymen and those of higher rank in the guild. Well, we're just an entry-level member, so I won't even bother asking.
So much to remember.
However, I am just going to kind of look around and see who there is that can sell me spells. That's why I'm here, pretty much, just to buy spells. Let's see here. He has a recall spell that I can get. I'm gonna buy that. Along with light. And Golanar's Eye Maze. Chameleon. That's all the spells we need off you. Now, I have a recall spell. There are a handful of other spells I'd really like to get my hands on pretty soon. A spell of divine intervention, a spell of, and I'll just look at my scrolls to remind myself, Almsevi intervention, and a mark spell.
I'm sure we can work out a
If I can get those, then it'll be pretty good, at least for the time being. Unfortunately, I don't believe anyone in here has what I'm looking for. At least, I've not met anyone so far who does.
What do you want?
I don't suppose you have any. That would be a no. You don't have what I'm after? I've done all the spell shopping that I'm into here. Unless there's someone up here who sells such things, and as it turns out, there is not. So I will take some of their stuff as recompense for wasting my bloody time. Masters Retort, Masters Alembic, there's Calcinator, Masters Mortar and Pestle. That's a master's set of alchemy gear, I'm pretty sure. So I could sell the one apprentice or whatever, one that I've got my hands on now. But I have something of greater import that I want to be doing.
So strange this place, far from the marsh.
We can't get enchanting service from him, so screw you. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not going to waste all the time taking a Silt Strider back to Balmora or traveling on foot when we can just pay a little bit of gold and have ourselves teleported back. I still need to find that mark spell and those couple of teleportation spells, but that can wait.
An adventurer, I presume.
For now, let's pop over next door to the Fighters Guild and give them the good news about the Telvanni.
I'm listening.
And how dead they are. So, over to here. fighters. And let's fill Idis Fire in on the good news. Got all 4? Good. That'll make some people at the Caldera Mining Company very happy. Here's 400 septims. The Caldera Mining Company pays well, and when you're ready for more orders, let me know. How about now? Need someone to return a codebook that belongs to our client. The codebook our client wants is in the hands of Sotild at the South Wall in Balmora. Find that codebook and bring it back to me. Okay, sure. We're going to have to do some persuasion, aren't we? Luckily, I'm pretty well known around the South Wall, given the fact that we frequent it for our other job. You know, the one we don't talk about in the Fighters Guild. That job. Fucking insects. Jeez. Hey, Tull. Back here and let me kill the insect for you. It's easier that way. Ugh. Come on, Tully. And rat scum. Okay. Now that you're done having a panic attack over rats, can we head over to the South Wall and actually get this bloody codebook at last? Thank you. Sotild, that was the name.
Today's your lucky day.
So, that would be
Let's
you
hear it.
then. Look, Operative, I'll tell you what's going on. The codebook has dirt on the Kimono Tong and skooma trade. As soon as we get it figured out, we can take it to the authorities and hand over the trade ourselves. The Fighters Guild works for the Kimono Tong since Shoring Hardheart took over. You have to decide where your loyalties lie, Operative. Okay. This is getting a bit awkward.
I'm listening.
And damn Fireheart for putting me in this position where I have to decide which guild I'm more interested in. Well, for now, I'm just going to conveniently forget this quest exists and go off to do other things. But before I do that, before I go off to do other things, I need to refresh my memory as to where the next set of
Do you want something from
Thieves Guild quests are.
Good friend, this is an honor.
Alderun or Sadrith Mora?
Do you want something from me?
That's where we need to go next. Either Alderun or Sadrith Mora. So, the problem is I do not know where either of those places are. I'm actually going to visit the council club and see if maybe there are any scouts in here. Or anything, because I don't believe either of those locations are ones that I know anything about. Nope, we don't have in our log anything about Alderun or Sadrith Mora.
Go away.
Let's see. Any scouts in here? This is that guy we buttered up, if you remember, for that one quest a while back. Nice people, as you can tell. Very nice.
Go.
It would be nice to be able to go on a little expedition. Or something. And find Alderun that way. But
Yes, sir.
it doesn't appear like there's anyone around here who knows where it is. And besides that point, we did tell Tool that we would find this Red Guard who helps escaped slaves, who is located near Tulan, or Suran rather. So I'm going to do that next. We'll pop into the Mages Guild and see if we can't teleport over to Suran. They haven't refreshed the Mages Guild supplies yet. It's lovely. Yeah, we'll see if Suran has a Mages Guild or if I'm going to have to take the Silk Strider. Where can you take me? Nowhere that I'm interested in going currently. Well, that's a lie. You can take me places I'm interested in going, but none of those places are Suran, which is where I want to go right now. So you're useless to me.
Yes, Outlander.
Fine then, Tool, let's pop on the Silk Strider and get ourselves over to Suran. We can go look for your Red Guard friend. And get away from all these damned insects while we're at it.
Approaches.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Good thing I don't have any, because you're a bitch.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Okay, take me to Suran, please. Thank you so much. Well, here we are again, Tool. I did promise, didn't I? Time for us to go look for your Ridgard abolitionist. Let's hope we can find him, seeing as no one in the town is willing to talk about anti-slavery Redguards. Not that I'm surprised, given slavery seems to be pretty popular around these parts. Though gods know why, I still can't figure that part of it out. What a pair we make, eh? An Imperial-raised Dunmer, critical of the slave trade as a whole, and an escaped Argonian slave. My ancestors must be laughing at me right now.